because we all find ourselves there sometimes. We didn't expect to get there, but here you are, you find yourself being in a relationship where you're struggling to figure out if you're staying or you should leave. It's the hardest place to be, because I've been there. But the fact is, there's hope. If I've been able to do it, you can. We never get into relationships or marriages wishing for it to end or wishing to have a divorce, but sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself, and or if you have kids, is to leave. And there's no shame or guilt. There might be that's something to work through therapy. So for post-divorce recovery, is the topic that I'm addressing in this segment, is that it does take a toll. It's the scariest thing to do, to choose to sever that relationship that you wanted to have forever. How does it look like? It looks like going to therapy. Therapy is so important, to find that perspective, not only perspective, but to find that unwavering support. And you're kind of letting things out by knowing that it's going to stay in that safe space and nobody's going to carry your information somewhere, because that's what the therapist is for. But it's important for you to make sure that therapist aligns with you as well. So dating your therapist to make sure you find the right fit for you, culturally competent for you, is so important. So beyond the therapy rooms where you're sitting, you're doing the talking, you can talk about what happened. But how do you go beyond what happened, what went wrong, to now taking accountability to what led to you being in that relationship and or being in that relationship for however long you were in for? That's what post-divorce recovery is so important. And I talk a lot about that in my book, Being Afraid, Freaking Doing It Anyway. Is that you find that you have to take some of that work beyond the therapy room to doing the work outside of it. So it can mean, going back to school, getting some more maybe education, certification, getting another job. So you're rooting yourself in a level of independence financially, so you can take care of yourself and not take care of your kids. So you have kids, so important. So post-divorce recovery can look like that for some people, but for other people it can also look like, hey, what is it? Maybe improving your diet, maybe going to the gym, finding community, which is so important, because if you don't have good supporting community, it makes it 1,000 times even more. So finding like-minded people that you can get together with here and there, text, call, go out with, is so important. One of the ways I do that is finding 2 or 3 friends who align with me, but it takes that intentionality to seek out those. You finding yourself to be friendly is what finds you friends, right? So post-divorce recovery means that finding those deep-rooted friendships and cultivating and nurturing those friendships as you go along your journey.